Hey tastemakers, Tanya here. Welcome to Vlogmas 2025. Today is it's a day in your life. This is a day in the life of a retired housewife of Atlanta. Okay, so today this is what I'm going to do. I have a pork roast, and I'm going to, before we run out and run errands, I'm going to get this prepped up, and I'm going to wash it. So here it is. I got a good deal on it. I only like buy, pork shoulders and stuff like this when there's a good deal on them. It's still game. A lot of people are putting them in their smokers and stuff for game day. So you can kind of get a good deal on them. I'm going to inject it with Tony Chachere's injectable solution here. Butter, what was that? Butter and Creole spices, Creole seasoning, some extra garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And I have a lemon here too. I'm going to clean it. So I'm going to go on over to the sink here. We're going to wash it down really well. And then rub it down with lemon on the outside, and then we'll start the process. Okay, and I like to just wash the surface with some citrus. I have lemons today, so just wash it down really well. I'll just get the surface area. Pat it down. Pat it dry. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm going to keep it whole. Smells good. Okay, so let me see, did I, yeah. So let me come up. I'll bring you guys up. Okay, so I have all the marinade in the, it's an injectable Creole style butter. So I'm going to go on and start injecting it. I'm going to start in the center. Come around so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'll start here. Just kind of turn it different directions. Let me see what's wrong with that. It's kind of like being stubborn today. Okay, family, I'm going to inject the pork shoulder with the Creole butter. And so I'm going to start here and just push and move it around. Get some there. I moved it around too much. I'm going to use all of this marinade, so don't worry about cross-contamination. I mean, I worry about it, but you can wipe it off, wipe off the needle. And then with this, you can just put it in the jar. Or you can pull it, you know, if you know you're not going to use the whole thing, then put it in a cup and just use that. I know I'm going to use the entire container, the entire bottle. Get it all up in there. See how it's plumping up? I'm gonna keep doing that all the way around. Okay, so here's the last of it. Smells good. That's okay. All right, so I have a little bit left, so I'm just gonna go on and like douse it with that. And this fat cap is very important, but I'm going to score it. Keeps it very moist. Then I'll put some olive oil on top. I'm almost done with that whole bottle. So forgot to take the tops off of my seasonings here. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle it with salt. There's my pepper. I like a lot of pepper on pork. Garlic powder. Creole seasoning. Season this side here the same way. Salt, pepper, These seasonings always make us sneeze. I could be seasoning in here and hubby be in the other room and he'll start sneezing. Okay, oil. Rub oil all the way over it. There's a nice bone. I like the bone in. And I decided to go on and make this because I have a lot of, I think I want to make tacos. So I have like some fresh avocados I need to eat. And we have plenty of like picante sauce and lettuces and cabbages and tortillas. And so hubby's been like watching football every chance he gets. So that's what I like. I like this for that's what I like pork shoulders for. Make good tacos, good, like what? Pulled pork, just pulled pork sandwich. I have some croissants. You can put this on a nice croissant. A little paprika. Okay guys, I'm gonna put it in one of these like oven roasting bags. It's a turkey bag. Got them from Dollar Tree, and you get 2 in the pack. So these bags fit up to a 10-pound bird or roast or whatever you want to put in it. Put it in here. I lost my gloves somewhere. Right. Roast it in that bag. I'm gonna put a couple of cloves of garlic in with it. I just tore up this kitchen. That's what happens when I try to do stuff in a hurry. I make a mess. I cause disasters. Because there's other things I need to do today, but I want this to get, you know, marinated. It'll be about 4 or 5 hours before I cook it. Okay, it's 2 cloves of garlic. And I have a half of an onion here. So I'm just gonna take a half of this. That garlic sets it off. Love that smell, so I'm just gonna do a rough chop on the onions. Put that in there. And it's better like to put it in like this so that the bag, you know, is kind of flat, because you don't want it to touch any of the elements in the oven. Keep that bag down. And where is my scissors? Then you snip it. Just one little snip, that's all you need. Get some air out. And it's going in the refrigerator. Okay, until I get back from running errands. Ooh, I missed a little. I missed some onion here. Okay guys, so we'll be back when we get done running our errands today. Yes, us, all of us. And then we'll put this in the oven later on. Okay guys, I'm making good time, so I have time to go on and prep the cabbage. That's half of it there. Let's see, let's finish it up. I'm just gonna do a rough chop. Break it down. Okay. So we're making good use of our time and the oven. Since the oven's going to be on for 2 hours, we're going to get everything done. And the dishes will be washed, so we'll be good. This is a big part of my life, even in retirement. Cooking, preparing meals for me and the fam. Me and hubby. Then we have, you know, people that come through. So we're going to do all of that. And we're going to steam this cabbage in this pan. I'm going to go on and I'm going to finish up chop up the rest of this onion. I'm going to give it a slice. Okay, we're going to just spread that out. And that's what a housewife does. Big part of a housewife's job is to keep everyone nourished. Got a good husband that's providing and that's hustling and going through all the bull, and at least we can do is to make the home front pleasant place to be, someplace you look forward to coming home to. Okay. That's one thing. When I was growing up, I always looked forward to coming home. My father always loved coming home, and my hubby likes coming home. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to, and then let me show you. I already have, and I'm very independent. Then I've got my sweet potatoes. They're ready to just put in the oven. But one thing, because I've always worked, I've always had my own money, and you know, I feel like whatever you're doing for, like your husband, your man, whatever he does for himself, whatever he does for you, he's doing for himself too. Like, you know, a lot of men like to say, well, we don't help women out. We don't do stuff for women. That means you're not blessing yourself. You bless your wife, you blessing you. And I'm talking about your wife. I'm not talking about just people you kicking it with. And I don't like that word. What are they? Oh, everybody's talking about. They want someone that's submissive. I'm not that girl. You know, submission, no. Collaboration, yes. Teamwork, yes. Ain't nobody like just submitting to nothing, you know what I mean? We work together. Especially don't be expecting nobody to submit and they gotta go out and work just like you. Don't work like that, you know. But submission is a very important, very rare thing. You know, if you have that type of personality, that type of charisma, you know, and you have what people will want to submit to you, and I'm talking about male or female, you got someone that you can make them want to, because submission is a choice. That's when someone chooses, yeah, you know, this is a person that's worthy of me, you know, following his lead. Okay, so this is ready. So later in the day, all I gotta do is just put everything in the oven. I'm gonna take that back out and season it and all that good stuff later on. But all the prep and all the mess. Anything I do for our household, that's benefiting us both. And that's one thing I think a lot of women are disappointed about in relationships. Because it seems like for some reason when a man finally gets into a relationship with you, he doesn't want to partner with you. He wants to dominate. And a lot of black men, it's like, and this is for, I'm talking about black men like that are married, like for my friends, we all say this, and it's, I've been married 30-something years. We've gone through all the ups and downs, and it just like seems like, you know, when we get married, we want to partner. It's like, you know, let's, you know, find out how we can get this money in. Let's find out how we, but you know, it seems like the guys like say, no, I don't need to just, I need to be the one. I don't want to partner with you. I want to take over. I want all, you know, and so a lot of women are disappointed in that a lot of men really don't want to partner, but they do, you know, want you to, they say, you know, they want you to have money and do all this stuff. And that means that if you got someone that's bringing in money, that's making money, that y'all need to collaborate. Y'all need to work it out together. You know, it's just not your call all the time. So just to relax, guys, relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy your partner, Your woman's not trying to demasculate you. You know, if you out there doing it, if you out there making things shake and bake, you out there making money. Because if you want a traditional wife, that means you have to be the breadwinner. And the breadwinner gains respect by being consistent. Someone that can stay on a job 20, 25 years, you got some respect. You put some respect on your name, and you took care of household bills and stuff like that. If you want tradition, then, but my husband and I, you know, I've always worked. He's always worked. We build things together. There's things he wants to take over. There's things I want to take over. And so he cooks just like I do. My husband will get in here and cook. My nephew, he's younger now. He's cooked because he saw his uncles, he saw his daddy cook, he saw his granddaddy cook. So, you know, it's a team thing. So that's all a part of being a wife. Okay, my kings and queens, we're going into my favorite store, Burlington. It moved from an old location that I went to for like 30 something years. So Creole seasoning. I'm going to put some more Creole seasoning on here. So I'm going to take the temperature. That bad boy got a long way to go. Yep. We got another hour or two. There's a lot of juices in here.
And I put onions and garlic in here as well. So that's, you know, I got another couple of hours before hubby gets home, maybe. What it's like. That's the life of a retired housewife of Atlanta.